Good morning, survivors. As you can see, I'm wearing my jacket, and it is freaking cold out here. It's not really cold, it's just not really that warm. So I thought I'd bring you out and show you the sunrise, because it is so beautiful today. I mean, it's just now starting. We're not even quite there yet, but anyway. So today we're going to talk about what happens when two narcissists get together. And I've kind of got an interesting thing for you today, because I was sitting down in my basement last night talking with my friend Gio, and he told me that he thought that the best example of two narcissists in a relationship together was Harley Quinn and the Joker from the Batman movies. So let's see if you agree with him. I'm about to share his opinion with you right now.
Yeah. Well, basically what I was saying was, it's like, if narcissistic relationships, if you really want to break down like the true definition of a narcissistic relationship, it'll be Harley Quinn and Joker. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's some really dark, sick, twisted stuff. You know what I mean? But it's all for love, or what she feels like love is. And it's like, he's don't know what love is, but if he has a hint of it, it'll be for her. You know what I mean? And
so he uses that against her in order to get her to do things for him.
But it's not necessarily intentional. It's the fact that he's just a narcissist, and it won't let him. His narcissistic tendencies won't let him do anything else. Right. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't do it intentionally, and she kind of knows that. Mm-hmm. So that's, like I said, that's what keeps her hanging around. Like, he's literally left her to die. Like, if you really go back into like the original, like the comics version of, not the stuff we see on TV and the cartoon and the movie. No, I guess the movie kind of hinted towards it, but the real story, like the actual comic version, like he did so much stuff to her. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't, and she realized that it wasn't intentional. It was just who he was and how he acted, and she didn't want anything, because she was just as crazy as he is. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's the thing. They're both narcissists, but she's in love, and he's just a narcissist. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. But that's the tie that binds, how sick and twisted they are. Right. You know what I mean? And how destructive and how toxic their relationship is. That's what it's like. I love the way you lie type situation. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So you think in this case it's what happens when two narcissists get together? Mm-hmm. Okay.
They constantly collide, but there's something there that keeps them. Maybe it's the behavior itself. Maybe it's just the fact that, they couldn't be this crazy with someone else, like they were scared the hell out of somebody or what, but it's something there. And like I said, that'll be a great, read, like, for people to really read about if you feel like you're in a narcissistic relationship, or to try to understand it better. Look at that. Look at them. You know what I mean? Yep. And it's not murder and crime and ransom and stuff like that, but just their relationship, the dynamic between the two of them is textbook narcissistic relationship. You know what I mean?
Yep. Right on. Thank you very much. So what do you think? See it? Do you think it's legit? Do you think that he is right, that Harley and Joker are in fact an example of two narcissists in a relationship? Or do you think that Harley is just a victim who has become angry and bitter? I don't know. What do you think? We're going to talk about it. So here's the deal. Okay. Harley Quinn, I believe, might be a narcissist. What happens when two narcissists get together is that you have to remember there are two different, there are really degrees of narcissistic behavior, okay? Some of them, on, let's say, a scale from 1 to 10, maybe the Joker's a 10, maybe Harley's like a 3. The thing is that when two narcissists get together, typically one of them will become the primary, often the man, not always, and he will or she will kind of be the one that everything's all about. So the female in the relationship, or the other person in the relationship, will basically put all of the other narcissist needs in front of their own, again, because they're not quite as toxic, and because there's a part of them that still wants to be in love and have all the good things happening in their lives. So, yeah. So in our society, this is a lot more common with females. They are more likely, because our society teaches us as women that we are supposed to put men's needs before our own, and it's messed up. You would think by this time, and what is this, 2016? You would think we'd have figured this out by now, but unfortunately, they still teach us that, and they don't even realize it. So it's one thing to put your partner's needs with your own, or equal to your own, or even a little bit above your own, as long as they're doing the same thing. It's a whole other thing when it's a one-sided relationship, and that's what you see with a lot of narcissistic people. In the case of Harley Quinn and Joker, as Gio said, he's only nice to her, but sometimes narcissists do things to keep us around because they need us as supply, and I kind of think that might be the case here. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about it. Yeah, tell me your thoughts. Thanks. Have a great day. And as always, thanks for letting me be a part of your life and a part of your recovery today. See you soon.